Long ago, in the heart of a vast jungle, there lived an elephant named Kavi. He was the biggest animal in the forest, strong enough to push over trees and gentle enough to let little monkeys climb onto his back. Everyone admired Kavi for his size, but what truly made him special was his memory. Kavi never forgot a face, a path, or even the smallest kindness shown to him. One summer, the jungle was struck by a terrible drought. The rivers shrank and the watering holes dried up. Animals wandered restlessly, thirsty and weak. One day, as Kavi searched for water, he noticed a tiny bird lying on the ground, wings trembling with exhaustion. Kavi lowered his trunk gently. "Little one, are you all right?" The bird whispered weakly. I cannot find water. My nestlings are waiting, but I fear they won't survive without a drop." Kavi thought hard. He knew of a faraway lake hidden deep in the forest. It was a long journey, but he was strong enough to reach it. "Climb onto my back," Kavi said softly. "I will take you to water." With effort, the bird hopped onto Kavi's back. For hours, the elephant trudged through the dust, his massive feet cracking the dry earth. Finally, they reached the hidden lake. The bird drank gratefully, then darted off to bring water back to her nestlings. Before leaving, she fluttered back to Kavi's side. "I will never forget this, kind elephant. One day, I will repay you. I promise." Kavi smiled, his great ears flapping gently. "Your promise is safe with me." And with that, he turned and walked back into the thirsty forest. Seasons passed, the rains returned, and the jungle bloomed again. The memory of the drought faded for most creatures, but Kavi, with his strong memory, never forgot the little bird's words. One day, while roaming near the mountain cliffs, Kavi slipped on loose stones and found himself trapped in a narrow canyon. His size, usually a strength, now worked against him. The walls were too steep, and no path led out. For days he tried pushing, climbing, and calling, but no one could hear him. He grew weaker, his mighty legs trembling. Yet he never despaired, for Kavi remembered the tiny bird's promise. Far above, a small shadow passed. It was the bird. She had been flying nearby when she heard the faint trumpet of distress. Looking down, she saw her great friend trapped. "Out. The elephant who once saved us needs our help." Monkeys came with vines. Deer trod paths to widen the way. Even the smallest insects dug at the earth. And all the while, the little bird darted back and forth, guiding them. Together, the jungle worked until a path opened wide enough for Kavi to climb free. Exhausted but grateful, the elephant lifted his trunk high in triumph. "You remembered," Kavi said softly. The bird perched on his head and chirped. "A promise is a promise." And from that day forward, every creature in the jungle learned that big or small, strong or fragile, what matters most is keeping your word. Moral: keep your promises, for they build trust and lasting friendships.